standards. We want to declare who we are for the rest of our life. Progress does not require time. Most people say progress requires time, right? Progress doesn't require time. Progress requires emotions. Progress requires your frequency, your belief that you can do it. The promise of platinum has always been one statement: 10 years of success.
Investing in platinum is one of the finest decisions I have made in my life. Not because I have become a better coach now, and I don't say that when you buy platinum you get bunch of courses, but for me platinum has become a lifestyle.
Why can't I be happy with myself?
His platinum program is a blessing. Each course gives you at least 20-30x value.
I actually went through a separation. Honestly, if Indu and Mitesh weren't there in my life, I wouldn't be here standing in front of all of you, smiling, laughing.
Has created magic after joining Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. Both of them are like true magicians for me. I have really achieved whatever I wanted, and as Mitesh sir says in our platinum course, 10 years success in 1 year. For me, it is 10 years success in 6 months.
One word for platinum is angelic manifestation.
Let's live platinum standards. And for me, platinum standards before anything is about being a great human being first, not being first.
It's all possible because of really Mitesh sir.
Realized before platinum I was completely confused. I was not able to do what I wanted to do in my life. My dream was really big, but nobody was there to support me. Nobody was there to guide me on right direction and right time. So Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am came in my life, and they are like just amazing, not less than God.
This is the first time I'm facing a camera, and this confidence I got from Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. So this is the advantage you get once you join Platinum family. You get confidence, and the course is a value adding course where you get lots of people, friends, a family outside your own family.
When I joined Mitesh sir, he told me one thing, that is, only money can give you material things, not everything.
सर आपने हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी इतनी अच्छी अपग्रेड कर दी कि हमने 2 BHK फ्लैट अट्रैक्ट किया, कार अट्रैक्ट की, मैजिकल मनी अट्रैक्ट की। और सर मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ प्लैटिनम एक वर्ड में अगर कहें तो इट्स पैसा वसूल। कभी भी आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि आपका पैसा वेस्ट हो गया है, क्योंकि सर हमेशा 10x वैल्यूज देते हैं।
My life, my rules. The only thing that stops us from growing in our career is, first, we are emotionally locked. The reason you're not making money is because you're not thinking about adding value and skills, you're thinking about making money.
I always felt unwanted, my relationships were all messed up, even with my family, my husband, my kids, everywhere.
The universe aligned with me, and I joined Platinum. After that, something 360-degree changes I can see in my life. By chance, I met Mitesh sir.
Now the game is on.
Let's hear it for Mitesh and Induji. Thank you so much for that.
Indu, thank you for giving us all your love and helping us remain completely in love all the time. Thank you very much. So let's give Imran a big round of applause for this.
Stop being consumers, you need to become contributors right now.
So can we please stand up together and give a big round of applause to the Modit sir. Let's learn how to multiply money from an honest investor. Come on.
The way you can manage your money, nobody else can.
When you have that level of art towards your skills, Nothing in the world stops you from making money. If you are in crazy love with your craft, nothing in the world will stop you from adding value in today's life.
It's given me a structure to actually identify that, what are my emotional patterns and how do I change it.
Mitesh promises 10-year success in 1 year. I am already seeing results in first 6 months.
So after coming to IMK, the first thing that happened was my money consciousness went high.
And if I talk about an upgrade in terms of my career, I doubled my income.
You don't take your success with you. You don't even take your failures with you. You take your emotional experiences with you. Go from this miracle meet this time behaving like a billionaire. No more small thinking. No more desperation. No more feeling where will I get the money from. If you could get more conscious about your decisions, you could be more careful of where your life goes. And if you really genuinely do that exercise, when you see yourself on the deathbed, you have tears thinking, wow, what a life I lived. The strongest force in human psychology is to be aligned with one's own identity.
Now, emotion cannot be understood. It has to be experienced.
Every problem is a sign for me to upgrade my skills.
Money frequency बहुत down थी, approx earning 40-50,000, but after joining the platinum, today earning more than 2 lakh rupees.
I was suicidal. After joining, everything just changed.
I had 2.5 crores debt in my housing loan and 1.2 crores in personal loan. From there, today fast forwarded, I cleared all the 3.7 crores debt. And first time, I had a 2.2 crores of amount in my account.
So I'm really thankful to Mitesh sir, and I'm really thankful to Indu ma'am also, because she actually taught me what real self-love is.
So if you haven't trained yourself to be consciously growing powerful, you've already unconsciously trained yourself to go weak. You join Platinum not because you just want to be happy, because you want to upgrade your skills.
If you are thinking about joining Platinum membership with Mitesh sir, don't have a second thought. Just jump into it.
I feel like that platinum is like an ocean. Just go ahead.
I am unstoppable!
All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to today's masterclass on learning how to become a life coach. Those of you who really want to become a life coach, type in yes for two reasons. One, I want to know that you want to become a life coach. And two, I want to know if you can hear my voice clear. So come on, quickly type in yes in the chat window if you can hear me loud and clear, if my video is clear, if everything's working fine, and we can proceed. This masterclass is not only about my profession as a life coach. This is also my passion. And the reason I say this is my profession and passion both is because this is probably the only profession, or one of the only professions in the world, where you can get two things: millions and blessings both. Everyone type in the chat window, millions and blessings. Do you want both, or do you want only one? Do you want only millions of money and dollars, or do you want only blessings? I want both, bhaiya. And if you want both, this is the best profession to have as a business. I will clarify more about this right now, but before I start, I want all of you to write down in the chat window and on your notepad, I am a life coach. And the reason I want you to start by declaring that is because the moment you declare that you are a life coach, your subconscious now does everything in its capacity to make you that. Because the strongest force in human psychology is to be aligned with one's own identity, which means that once you call yourself lazy, and when you say, I am lazy, your psychology does everything in its capacity to make you lazy. But once you say, I'm a life coach, that's a positive identity. Now, your psychology will do everything in its capacity to make you a life coach. That is why a declaration of your identity is very important when you start a profession like this. So quickly write down, I am a life coach. Now, I want to start with telling you what is the promise of this program. A lot of people have been asking me this question in emails, on social media, that Mitesh, do you really make 5 crores a month as a coach? And how do you really do that? So yes, do you really want to know how I make 5 crores per month as a life coach? And do you also want to know how you can do what I am doing today? If yes, type in yes in the chat window, because that's the promise of this program. Everything I know about this coaching business, everything that I do in my coaching business that helps me make 5 crores a month, and that can help you make similar kind of money, maybe more, maybe similar. But to give you that clarity is the promise of this program. At the end of this masterclass today, I will ask you if I gave you clarity on this. Tell me if you got this clarity. Okay. Now, 3 promises that I'm giving you will teach you how I am making so much money and how you can also make money as a life coach. Clarity number 1, or what I call as secret number 1. Secret number 1, how to charge 1 lakh rupees per coaching session. Today, believe it or not, I am charging 5 lakh rupees per coaching session one-on-one. If I engage with anybody for a one-on-one personal coaching session, for one day, for one coaching session, I charge 5 lakh rupees. I'm going to show you the same method that I use, so maybe you can also charge minimum 1 lakh rupees per coaching session. How many of you would love to do that? Type in love it in the chat window if you would love my secret on how you can charge 1 lakh rupees per coaching session. And I promise you, if you're already a coach, this one thing will increase your income. Okay? Second point, how to achieve 10 years of coaching knowledge in 1 month. I know this sounds a little overstatement, but I promise you, I will show you how. Because many people feel that, Mitesh, you are in the coaching industry for more than 20 years. Your mentors are in the coaching industry for more than 50 years. How will we invest 20 years to learn what you have learned? You don't need to. There is a method. If you follow that method properly, you can achieve any person's knowledge that they achieved in 10 years. You can achieve that kind of knowledge in 1 to 2 months only. Would you like to learn this secret? Type in yes in the chat window if you would like to learn this secret. After the secret number 2, once you're clear that yes, you can make 1 lakh rupees per day in your coaching sessions, yes, you can achieve 10 years of anybody's coaching knowledge in one month. Once you're clear about that, then I will invite you for investing and becoming part of our life coaching certification program after 2 secrets. Is that a fair deal? Everyone type in FD, fair deal in the chat window. That first I'll give you this clarity, and then I will invite you to become part of the life coaching certification course, and I'll give you a very special masterclass prize today. Once that is done, after I have invited you for the program, now some of you will join life coaching today. Some of you are probably not going to join today, probably are going to join tomorrow, maybe because of financial reasons or maybe for any other reason. Before you leave, I'm going to teach you one more thing. Point number 3, how to attract unlimited clients in your life coaching business. Listen, right now in the coaching business, there are 2 kinds of people. Please write this down, 2 kinds of people. Coaches and entrepreneurs. The problem with coaches is, coaches know how to coach, but they don't know how to sell. Now, how many of you agree with that? Type in yes if you agree. Now, you don't want to be only a coach. You need to be a coach and an entrepreneur both. Now, how to become an entrepreneur and how to attract unlimited clients, I will teach you that as the 3rd secret, which is the last one after I invite you to be part of the life coaching certification program. How many of you promise to stay with me till the very end if you want to learn how to attract unlimited clients in your coaching business? Type in IP, I promise, if you promise to be with me till the very end. Ready? Should we start? Awesome. So promise me that after all this is clear to you, and when this is clear to you, be ready to invest in the coaching business of about 6 lakhs of investment. When you are 100% clear that after you invest in this life coaching business, you can make 6 lakh rupees per month. I am making 5 crores per month right now. When you are 100% clear that what is your one-time investment becomes your monthly income. When that kind of clarity happens, only then invest, otherwise don't invest, no problem. Is that a fair deal again? If everybody please type in FD, fair deal in the chat window one more time. And let's begin the masterclass now. I want to start this masterclass with a beautiful story about where did I make this decision of becoming a life coach and how and why. So many years ago, I was actually struggling in my own life. And when I'm saying struggling, I was failing in my health, I was failing in my relationships, I was failing in my career, and I was failing in my financial life. In every area of my life, I was struggling And I was not struggling for 1 or 2 years. For more than 5 years, I was failing and failing and failing. I had come to a point where I felt like now I won't be able to achieve anything in my life. I had lost all my confidence at one point of time. By the way, how many of you can relate with me? Type in R for relate. If you can relate with me, if you have ever reached that point in your life, sometimes in your life, when you lose all your confidence and you feel like ab kuch nahi ho sakta, now nothing can happen. I have been there. At that time, you will be surprised. I had gone to such a low point of my life that I tried committing suicide. Now, I know this seems surprising, but I was there once upon a time where I wanted to end my life because I thought there was no hope left for me. And that time, I was blessed. And I'll tell you why I was blessed. I was so good at failing, and I'm saying this as a joke also. I was so good at failing in my life that I failed at suicide also. I was failing at everything, now I failed at suicide also. But that's a good thing, isn't it? I'm glad that I failed in suicide also because today I am where I am because I failed at that time. I'm glad. And that time when I failed, I was looking for somebody who can help me succeed in my life. By mistake, not consciously, by mistake, I met my first life coach in my life. Does anybody know the name of my life coach? I did talk about him in many courses, in many programs, many times. Tell me in the chat window if you remember who's my first life coach. Yeah, one of you remembered. Sahil. You got it. So everybody write down this name, Sahil. Sahil was my first life coach. He was the person who I started learning from first time in my life. Of course, after that, I had many life coaches. I still have many life coaches after that. But when I met Sahil, I did not meet him as a coach. I met him for some other business reason. But as I started talking to him, I realized he is a life coach. And I kind of got into this question answer with him that why am I struggling in my life? I had no idea. How many people have this question? Why is this happening with me? Type in why in the chat window if you're getting this question many times in your life that I'm doing everything possible in my life. Why is this happening with me? So when I asked Sahil this question, he gave me an answer that changed my life. He said the reason you are struggling in your life is because you don't have what Olympic champions have. You don't have what billionaires have. You don't have which all the spiritual masters have. And I was like, what? He said, first tell me, do you want to be extremely successful? I said, of course, yes. How many of you want to be extremely successful? Type in yes in the chat window. I said, yes, of course I want to. He said, then you must also have what extremely successful people have. I said, Sahil, what is that? And he said, all successful people in the world have one thing common. I mean, they have many things common, but there is one thing common in all of them, including in spiritual masters. And he said, all of these extraordinary people, whether they're in sports, whether they are in business, whether they are in politics, whether they are in the film industry, whether they are in any aspect of life, even in spirituality, all of these extraordinary people have a coach. Now, how many of you agree with that? Type in yes if you agree, right? Like, even if you think about people like Sri Ravi Shankar, even they learned from somebody. Even if you think like people like Ratan Tata ji, even they learned from somebody. People like Elon Musk, even they learned from somebody. Everybody of these successful people have a coach. And he said, Mitesh, you are struggling in your life because you don't have a life coach. And I was confused because I did not know this concept of life coach until then. So I said, Sahil, but what is the importance of a life coach? I understand all successful people have a life coach, but why? Like, why should I have a life coach? And he clarified that point to me so beautifully and so simply. He said, listen, who created your problems? And I'm asking now the same question to all of you. Whatever problems you have in your life, who created your problems? And my answer was very simple. Who created my problems? I did. So he said, if you are the source of your problems, you cannot be the source of your solutions. Simple. He said, if a particular seed is made of creating mango, same seed cannot create apples. Now, that makes sense. Type in MS in the chat window if that makes sense. That the seed that creates mango cannot create apple. For apple, a completely different seed is required, right? So he said, Mitesh, you are failing in your life because you are creating your problems and you're expecting to solve your own problems. I said, yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to solve my own problems. He said, instead of trying to solve your own problems, find a life coach who is above you, someone who is better than you, someone who has achieved the kind of life that you want. Why? One, because you cannot solve your own problems. Everybody, please write this down. I cannot solve my own problems because I created those problems. I'm the source of those problems. I cannot be the same source of solutions. It's not possible technically. He said, you have to have a person who has higher than you to give you that solution. That's one. Two. He said, the second thing is, he gave me a beautiful statement that I remember till now. Everybody write this down. Mentor with a map. Everybody write this down in the chat window. Mentor with a map. He says, if you get a mentor with a map, he can fast forward your life by many, many years. Instead of you trying to do trial and error with your life, if you have a map, you can go from point A to point B in a very predictable time and fast. But for that, you need a mentor with a map, also called a coach. Now that made a lot of sense to me. So I decided that day that I will have a life coach. And Sahil was the first life coach I have in my life. I still have him in my life, by the way. After Sahil, I then met my second biggest mentor. Anybody remembers the second biggest mentor I keep mentioning all the time in all my programs? Tony Robbins. Everybody write down the name Tony Robbins, or also called as Anthony Robbins. And Anthony Robbins is somebody who's really changed my life. I've gone to multiple countries to meet him, to attend his programs. I also joined his Platinum Partnership program to make sure that I learn everything from him as a coach. Then I learned from Jack Canfield, then I learned from Dr. Joe Vitale, then I learned from Dr. John DeMartini, then I learned from Russell Brunson. I had many, many coaches in my life, even today. Every year, I invest minimum 50 lakhs to 1 crore on my own coaching, and I make sure that every time I'm stuck in my life, I don't try to solve my own problems. I try to find a coach, and I make sure my coach, who's a mentor with a map, helps me to elevate my life. That is why I am successful. So I don't believe whatever I have achieved in my life, the credit goes to me. It doesn't go to me. I love to say that I'm a very ordinary person with some very extraordinary coaches. These coaches have made me who I am today. So I want to start today's session also by officially saying thank you to Sahil, to Tony Robbins, to Jack Canfield, to all my coaches in my life. In fact, I would like you to take this opportunity as well. If you have some of your coaches in your life who have helped you a lot, please say thank you to them in the chat window right now. That may be your parents, that may be some of your relatives. Somebody has coached you in your life, right? Somebody has helped you in your life. Who is that person? Say thank you to that person. And I am starting this session by giving gratitude to my coaches, because I'm telling you, I am not an extraordinary person. I'm a very ordinary person. I have become what I have become in my life only and only because of my coaches. So as I started becoming more and more successful over a period of time, I decided that I want to be a life coach, because I got inspired by people like Tony Robbins. I got inspired by people like Sahil. So I said, I want to become a life coach. But why did I chose the life coaching business or the training business instead of any other business? Two big reasons. Reason number one, which I told you in the beginning. Everybody write down in the chat window, millions and blessings. This is one business. You can make a lot of money and you can make a lot of blessings at the same time. The second biggest reason is the scope is unlimited. The scope is unlimited. There is no limitation to the life coaching business in life. Doesn't matter which era you're living in. The life coaching business can never be out of business. It can never be out of market. There is no down market to the coaching business. In fact, many people ask me that, Mitesh, there are so many coaches like you in the industry right now, and you are teaching us to become a life coach. Is there enough customers in the market? Isn't there already too many coaches? How many of you have this question, by the way? Type an I in the chat window. If you have thought of this question that everybody's becoming a life coach, in this competition, how will I survive as a life coach? Here is your answer. As per research in 2021, this document is an official document of 2021. The global market size in 2021 of coaching business was $41.8 billion. That's B for billion. $1 billion. Now that was in 2021. It's been so many years to that. Today, this industry has reached $100 billion mark. $100 billion market size. Now my question is, how much percentage of the 100 billion do you want? Do you want 50%? Listen, I don't want 50%. I'm very clear. I'm not working to make $50 billion in my life. I'm pretty clear about that. Now, if maybe you want to, but I'll tell you how much market share I want. I want 0.00001% of this market share. Even if I make that, I will still be a millionaire. So my question is there scope in the life coaching business? Type in yes or no if there is. In fact, don't just type in yes, type in unlimited if you agree. There is unlimited scope in the coaching business right now. The number of coaches in India today are very few, and the requirement globally for life coaches is humongous, right? That's one reason. The second reason I also decided the life coaching business is, this is one area of life. This is one area of life which, compared to any other business in the world, compared to any business in the world, has the minimum amount of investment. The only money I have to invest is to learn how to coach people and to make my own life good. If I can lead by example, if I can work on my life, and if I can learn the knowledge of helping people grow their life, that's the investment I need. And the best part is, it's a one-time investment, and then there is lifetime earning in this. That is why I chose the life coaching business. For how many of you this makes sense about why I chose the life coaching business? And I hope this is giving you clarity of why you should also choose the life coaching business. So if you're choosing this business right now, type in my choice in the chat window. Is this your choice? Are you choosing life coaching as a business because of the similar reasons, maybe better reasons than I shared with you right now? And I'm telling you, once you make this your business, once you make this your profession, no business in the world compares to this, because the kind of money and the kind of blessings you will make here, I don't think you can make it anywhere else. Okay? So let's begin with the first secret to learn how to become a life coach. So secret number one, how to charge 1 lakh rupees per coaching session. So before I start this secret for you, how many people here are existing coaches or trainers or teachers? Type in I in the chat window if you're an existing trainer or a coach or a teacher and you're teaching something. What are you teaching? What are you coaching? Is it in the health area? Is it in the relationship area? Is it in the career area? Is it in the financial area? Are you teaching digital coaching? Are you teaching marketing? Are you teaching a particular lesson like chemistry? Or what are you teaching right now? Okay, whatever you're teaching right now, soft skills, anything that you're teaching right now. In the coaching business, doesn't matter what the topic is, there is a saying, and the saying is, content is king. Content is king. Everybody write this down in the chat window and your notepads. Content is king. How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands physically. Physically raise your hands if you agree content is king. Okay, some of you I can see you're raising your hands. Oh, hold on. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. Take the same hand, give yourself a tapu. I'll tell you why I'm asking you to give yourself a tapu. Yes, in the coaching world, this is a very famous saying that content is king. And that is why all coaches are trying to copy content from each other. Have you heard this in the industry? Many coaches are trying to copy content from other successful coaches. In fact, some of you must have experienced that somebody is copying your content. How many of you have gone through this problem? Type an I in the chat window. That people are already copying your content. And people get very insecure in the coaching industry about their content. But I want to tell you something. Content is not king. Yes, content is not king. And I'll prove it to you. If there are two coaches and both coaches have the exact same content, do you think both coaches are equally successful? Give me a yes or no in the chat window. Both have the exact same content. Will both be perfectly successful? No. Let's take a very simple example, okay? I'll not get into the life coaching business. First, I'll give you a teaching example business. Maths. Simple subject. Do you think there is market for teaching maths in our country? Type in yes or no. Yes. Okay, chalo, English. Is there market for teaching English in our country? Yes. So there are two teachers, okay? Both are teaching maths, or there are two teachers, both are teaching English. Will both be equally successful? No. But then maths is same for both, no? Content of maths is going to be the same. content of English is going to be the same. Grammar in English is the same. Calculations in maths is the same. 1 plus 1 equals 2. A for apple, B for bat. Topic is the same, content is the same. So why is it that one person is successful as a coach and the second person is not successful? How many of you want to know the secret of how to make 1 lakh rupees per coaching session and become that successful coach instead of that other coach who has the same content but does not become successful or struggles to make money? Do you want to know the secret? Type in tell me. Come on, tell me if you want me to tell you. Type in the chat window, tell me if you want me to tell you the secret. So while I tell you the secret, I want to first tell you a beautiful story of a guy called Chetan. Everybody write down the name Chetan. Chetan is a chartered accountant by profession, making 50,000 rupees per month as a job. For 3 years, he did not get a promotion. By the way, how many of you can relate with Chetan? If you are also in a similar situation where you're not getting a hike, you're not getting a promotion, your income is not growing, in spite of education, type an I in the chat window. So Chetan was going through this problem and he wanted to have a new source of income. So he joined our program to become a life coach. And he started implementing secret number 1. Of course, he implemented the whole life coaching program that he joined. But one of the main things he did, he applied secret number 1. And when he applied secret number 1, do you want to know how successful he became as a life coach? Type in yes in the chat window if you want to meet Chetan. You want to meet him? Here we go. This is Chetan. After he joined the life coaching business, today he has coached for free more than 1,200 people. Out of 1,200 people, more than 100 people have paid him. So if you look at the conversion is just about 8%, 9%, right? But he's made more than 16 lakhs as a life coach. Type in wow if you think this is a wow. And he was able to achieve this because he started applying secret number 1. And that is why he's able to charge premium today as a life coach rather than struggling like other people who's not even getting business. Here is the first secret, okay? Please write this down. Don't charge for content, charge for results. Please write this down and I will explain this. This looks like a very simple statement, but it's a very powerful statement. If you're a teacher or a trainer or a coach, this is going to increase your income tomorrow onwards. So listen to me very carefully. Don't charge for content, charge for results. You see, right now in the coaching business, the biggest problem is people are charging for content, not for results. I'll tell you what I mean by that. How many people here want to lose weight? Type in I if you want to lose weight in your life. If you want to lose weight and if you go to a dietitian today or if you go to a fitness coach, what will they give you? They will give you 2 things. 1, they will give you content written on paper about your diet. Correct? They'll give you your diet program. 2, they will design a training program customized to your body. Correct? But the problem is this. They are only giving you content. They are not giving you results. How many of you agree right now in the health coaching industry, which is the biggest coaching industry in the world right now, health coaching is huge. In that industry right now, people are not offering results. People are only offering content. And what is the value of content today? Come on, quickly tell me what is the value of content today? If you go to ChatGPT and you ask for your diet, ChatGPT will make a diet for you. If you go to YouTube and look for free design of exercising routine, you'll get it for free over there, won't you? So the point is, what is the value of content today in today's social media situation? 0. Content is free. Content is no more valuable. So then what is always going to be valuable is one thing, results and only results. And I'll prove it to you right now. Okay, let's say you wanted to lose weight and you found a coach who says, I will help you lose 5 kilos. If you don't lose 5 kilos, money back. Don't pay me. If you got this kind of a coach, how many people would love to work with a coach like this? Type in I in the chat window if you would love to work with a coach like this. Anybody would, right? Chalo, forget the health industry. Let's take a relationship example. Somebody is going through a divorce, okay? When people go through a divorce, is divorce cheap? Tell me in the chat window quickly, is divorce cheap? Is divorce cheap? No, divorce is very expensive. Lawyers, emotional trauma, money that is spent in unnecessary fighting with each other, alimony, all that stuff, right? So divorce can be very, very expensive for husband and wife both, not just financially, emotionally, and so much time and so many years of life are lost in that divorce experience, correct? So if you go to a life coach and the coach says that he can help you or she can help you get your marriage back in 1 month, and the love that you had in your marriage in the first month, we will make you feel that love in the first month of coaching. If not, money back. Would you love to go through coaching with this kind of a coach if you were going through this kind of a problem? Type in yes or no. Yes, anybody would, because divorce is more expensive. It is easier to find a life coach who could give you results and get that marriage back into place. The problem is these kind of coaches are not available easily right now because everybody is talking about content is king. Content is not king, Baba. Results is king. Everybody please write this down in the chat window. Result is king. If you promise anybody result, like I'll give you my example. Very recently, I'm coaching a one-on-one coaching I'm doing for 3 months with a particular business coach in India who's one of the best business coaches in India right now. I quoted him 50 lakhs for 3 months. But here is my offer to him. Right now, he's making 1 crore a month. I told him, you pay me 25 lakhs now and 25 lakhs after 3 months when your 1 crore has become 2 crores a month. Monthly business. If your coaching business, he's into business coaching. I said, if his business coaching does not become 2 crores a month after 3 months, he doesn't have to pay me the 25 lakhs. And the initial 25 lakhs that he has paid me, I will return that money to him. My question to you is it an easy decision for him or is it a difficult decision for him with this offer? He's already making crore a month. I'm proposing him he will make 2 crores a month in 3 months. He has to pay 25 lakhs now, 25 lakhs after he doubles his business. If he doesn't double his business, money back. See, this is what I mean by charge for results. How many people here are realizing most coaches and trainers are guilty? Type in G for guilty if you agree. They are only giving information to people, content to people, motivation to people. But what they are not giving is results. I will teach you in our life coaching certification how you can deliver results to people instead of only delivering content. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to show you an amazing example right now. Everybody write down this name, Drashti, D-R-A-S-H-T-I. So Drashti is a nutrition coach. When she met me, she was making hardly 5,000 rupees a month as a coach. She used to help people lose weight. Once she joined the life coaching certification, she and her husband started doing coaching together. So he would do the mindset part, she would do the diet part. And now they started giving people promise not for diet routine, promise not for exercise routine, promise not for motivation. They started giving people promise for what? Everybody tell me that one word in the chat window again. Results. As a result of that, here is what happened with Drashti. So watch, this is Drashti and her husband, Vyomesh. Today, they have crossed 10,000 free coaching sessions, out of which 290 people have paid them, and they've made more than 25 lakh rupees profit. Now, type in wow if you think this is wow. But there's only one reason they've been able to make money. Because they deliver results, they don't just talk about content. So my question to those who are existing trainers and coaches here is this. Do you promise that from today onwards, you will also start giving people result? Start thinking like this. How do I give results to people, not content to people? Type in IP, I promise. Because if you get that confidence in yourself that I'm delivering results, and if you promise people results, you can increase the fees of your coaching. You can increase the fees of your training. You can increase the fees of your teaching, whether you're teaching chemistry or diet or relationship coaching or career coaching or marketing, doesn't really matter what you are teaching. Give people results, then people will give you money. Is that making sense? Awesome. So now we are going to secret number 2. Now the secret number 2 is how to achieve 10 years of coaching knowledge in just 1 month. Yes, it is possible how to do that. So to give you an example of this, about 3 years ago, I had gone to meet Tony Robbins in his program called Date with Destiny in Australia. Costed me about 20 lakhs only to attend that one program of his, which is a 5 days program. It starts at 9 in the morning, finishes at 10 o'clock at night, sometimes 11 o'clock at night. And it's a crazy program where more than 7,000 people were attending together. In that workshop, I saw Tony Robbins, who has more than 50 years of coaching knowledge today, on stage. He invited a person from this group of 7,000 people, and he invited a person who was depressed in his life. He was breaking up with his marriage, and his business was in loss, and he had decided to commit suicide. So he asked in the conference hall, he's saying, okay, who here is suicidal and wants to go through a coaching conversation with me? So this man raised his hands. He invited him on the stage. On the stage, he spoke to this man for about 25 to 35 minutes in front of all of us. All 7,000 people were there. And believe it, in about half an hour, this man was transformed. In half an hour, this person became so inspired to live life that he said he's going to go out there and win the world now. 1 year after that, I got an email from Tony Robbins' team where they shared the video of that particular coaching that Tony Robbins did on the stage. And then they invited the same person after 1 year and did a follow-up conversation. That guy was happily married until then, so he did not get divorced. His business became $1 million business, and he became an international best-selling author. 1 year. All of these results happened in his life because of that one conversation that Tony Robbins did with him on the stage. Please type in LC in the chat window if you agree this was a life-changing conversation for that person. Was it a life-changing conversation for that person? Now, when I saw that, I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is like watching Michelangelo do painting on the stage. Like, it was really that beautiful an experience to even witness Tony Robbins doing that in half an hour. So I learned something from Tony Robbins. I learned something in NLP. I learned something with my other mentors, which helped me gain their knowledge of doing the same thing in 1 month after that. Truly. So 1 month after that, I acquired that same knowledge that Tony Robbins had. And today I can proudly tell you that I'm easily able to take any person who's going through depression, and in half an hour to maximum 45 minutes, I can transform this person's life. Same coaching conversation I give to my coaches so that they are also able to change other people's life and save lives. I'll give you an example right now. There is a girl who lives in US who's one of our platinum members. When she came on Zoom call with me, once in a week, we do live Zoom call for all our platinum members. And sometimes over there, we do emergency coaching call for people who are going through some problems in their life. So this girl, when she came on live call on Friday, she said she was, and she was panicking, like she was really panting. She was standing on the road in US and she was panicking. And she was like, I can't breathe. I don't know what to do in my life. And she was really going through a panic attack. I spoke to her only for 25 minutes. And after 25 minutes, I applied the secret, which I'm about to reveal to you right now. That secret, which I learned from Tony Robbins, which I learned from my other mentors, gave me that knowledge. Just like Tony Robbins, I was able to transform her life in just 25 to 35 minutes. Don't believe me? Let me show you the proof. This is the same coaching that I did for this lady, and this is the live recording of that particular Friday call. Watch this.
Actually, I'm stuck in my life right now between a lot of things, health-wise, career-wise, as well as relationship-wise. But the more where I'm struggling is relationship-wise. Since last 3 to 5 years, actually, I've been very down. Like, I don't know whether to wait or to let go, or to let go and be single lifelong, or to again start giving efforts in my marriage, and not okay. Yeah, anxiety, panic.
So I'm going to read those feelings again to just give me a yes or a no. Fear, yes or no? Anxiety, panic, confused, sad, helpless. Anything else you want me to write down?
Not behaving properly, not processing anything, loneliness.
Now watch, after 25 minutes, what happened.
And slowly open your eyes and tell me how you're feeling.
Stable, knowing that I'll take care of everything.
And does it mean things will never mess up again?
It will, it
So what will you do as an organizer when things mess up again?
reorganize,
And when they mess up again?
reorganize,
And when they mess up again?
reorganize, because that's who I am.
Life is,
Beautiful,
life
blissful,
is,
magical,
life is,
peace,
life
life is
is,
calm,
life
energetic,
is, life is,
happy,
life is,
wonderful,
life is.
magical, life is awesome.
All right. Type in wow in the chat window. If you are feeling wow, that in 25 minutes, a person can transform to this level. And you saw how much she was panicking in the beginning? In the end of 25 minutes, that was her state of being. How did I do that? By acquiring 10 years of knowledge in 1 month from Tony Robbins. I did that. And I'm going to show you what did I learn, what I teach in my life coaching, which you can also learn, and you can also do these kind of results for people. By the way, how many of you would love to do this? You know, some of you have this inner feeling of helping people. Not everybody has that, by the way. How many of you have that feeling that you feel like helping people? Type an I in the chat window if you have that feeling. If you practice what I'm teaching you now, you will also be able to acquire 10 years of knowledge within 1 month, and you don't have to wait for one year to become a life coach. Here we go. Very simple, but very powerful. Please write this down. Model coaching framework, not just content. Write this down first. Write this down, please. Model coaching framework, not just content. I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to say. Whenever you want to start your coaching business and you want to learn how to create results for people, learn from somebody who has already got extraordinary knowledge, extraordinary results, like Tony Robbins, for an example. But don't learn their content. I'll give you an example. Sometimes people go through my course, and one of the lessons, for an example, I teach in my course is chakra healing. So people think, okay, I will also teach chakra healing in my program and I will get the same result. But they are not able to get the same result. I'll tell you why. Because content is not king. So what really creates results for people is the coaching framework. I'll explain what is a framework, okay? But first, everybody write down the word framework in the chat window. Have you seen a car? A car of different type of models, a car of different type of brands. Can you give me some brands which are your favorite brands of car? Give me a quick example. I love Mercedes. Which brand do you love? Do you love, okay, this is good. Somebody loves Rolls-Royce. That's amazing. Audi, BMW, okay, Toyota, fine. Now, any brand that you talk about, if you observe, on the top, the car looks very different, right? Like BMW looks different, Rolls-Royce looks different, Mercedes looks different, but you'll observe inside that there is a framework of that car. There's a frame of that car. The entire car is built on that frame. Framework remains the same. You can't change the frame, like where the steering wheel comes, where the engine is, where the dicky is. There is a frame. And on that frame, you can build your own unique car. But if you don't have the frame, and if you copy somebody's car without the frame, then you're just copying the body. But then you will never be original. Then you will never be unique. See, one of the reasons my programs are unique is because I don't copy people's content. I have a framework which I've learned from my mentors. On that framework, I fill up the content. I'll give you one more example. How many people here are good cooks? Type an I in the chat window if you're a good cook. Or if you are not a good cook, but maybe your mom is a good cook, type in mom if you agree your mom is a good cook. I'll give you an example of cooking. You know, when I and my mom go out for dinner, and whenever I take her out, have you observed moms are very possessive about their cooking? Have you noticed that? So my mom is also very possessive about her cooking. So one day I took her out for dinner and I took her to my favorite restaurant and I said, Mom, isn't this amazing dish? She tasted and she said, she kind of thought something and she said, I can make this better at home. And she started telling me, this particular sabji has this particular spice, this particular masala, this particular time the cook must have cooked it. So my question is, does mom have the exact recipe of that sabji, of that particular item, that recipe that I invited in that restaurant? Mom doesn't have the exact recipe. But because mom is a great cook, is she able to identify what is in that recipe just by tasting the food? By the way, some of you probably have the same quality. Type in I in the chat window if you have that quality where you can eat and you can tell what's that recipe made of. That's called a great cook. See, a great cook is somebody who understands the principles of cooking, somebody who understands the framework of cooking. Once you understand the framework, now you can make your own unique recipe. You can make your own signature recipe. But if you don't know how to have a framework, you will never be able to create your own course. And then, unfortunately, you will remain a copycat. But if you really want to become extraordinarily successful in your life, get a framework. Here is an example of this. Write down this name called Beshu. Now, when Beshu met me for the first time, she is so small looking, like her body language is so small, that I asked her, I said, are you like 18 or 19 years old? And she said, no, Mitesh, I'm 29 years old. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And the reason is that she looked that small. But Beshu at that time when she met me, she had just quit her job in an IT company. And she used to cry every single day. Every single day she used to cry. She was depressed because she had broken up in a relationship and she was feeling lack of love every day. Now she joined our platinum program at that time, not life coaching first. And she went through my coaching first, like I coached her in platinum program. After she went through coaching, she obviously transformed in her life and then she decided that she's also going to become a coach like me. But do you think she copied my content or she got the framework for me? What do you think happened? Quickly tell me in the chat window, content or framework? Beshu did not copy my content. She did not become a copycat. She took the framework of coaching from me. Based on that framework, she created her own unique program. And here is the result today. This is Beshu. Beshu has trained more than 10,000 people for free and 500 paid coaching students. And she's crossed 44 lakhs in revenue. By the way, this is an old number. I haven't contacted her for more than 6 months now. So I think she's probably crossed 70, 80 lakhs by now. But this is the old number I have. She's got more than 44 lakhs of revenue as a life coach. Type in wow in the chat window if you think this is a wow. But she's able to do this only because she's practicing a framework, not trying to just copy somebody's content. So how many of you promise that you will always work on framework, don't work on content? Does that make sense? Type in MS if this is making sense to you, that let's work on a framework. Let's not work on just content. Okay? By the way, before I show you secret number 3, would you be amazed to know that I don't just share framework with people, I share 400 plus case studies of recordings of these kind of coachings that I've had with people, the way you saw in the video right now with this girl. You remember I showed you this video where this girl in 25 minutes transformed? In fact, would you love to see the same video, complete video of how I transformed her? Type in yes in the chat window. I'm going to share with you not just that video, but 400 plus videos of these kind of coachings that I have done in every aspect of life. Let me show you. When people join our life coaching certification program, this is the, I'm taking you inside the course right now. Sorry, let me share that screen again. Okay. So when you go inside the course platform, these are the latest recordings that you will see over there. And you will see there are case studies, case study recordings of health coaching, relationship coaching, career coaching, money coaching, emotions, and I have got a separate area where there are sharings of successful life coaches from our community, like Beshu, and there are many people like Arvind and Deepak and many people who've made crores, not just like lakhs in our coaching business. How? They have shared all those results over here in this section. So to give you an example of the health case studies, I have taken people and resolved their headache in 5 minutes, 10 minutes on a coaching call. Leg pain gone, back pain gone, throat pain gone, maternity problems solved, hand pain solved, stomach pain solved, neck pain, chest pain, group healings done for multiple people, OCD, sugar problems. These kind of coachings I have done. And the best part is now you will have access to these kind of recordings. Not just health, relationship coaching. By the way, how many of you would love to become a relationship coach? Type in RC if you want to become a relationship coach, because believe me, this is one area we need a lot of coaches in the country right now. So how to coach people with friends if you're not getting along with your son, if you're not getting along with your father-in-law or mother-in-law, if you're not getting along with your father or mother, if you're not getting along with your wife or your girlfriend, if you're not getting along with your husband or your boyfriend, if you're not getting along with yourself, how do you create self-love and build a relationship with yourself? Any possible situation that you can talk about is over here. Even suicidal cases, depression cases, panic attack cases are here. Let me show you. Now, this is career cases, by the way. Struggling in business, problems in getting a job, matching needs with their career, FTBA alignment for their career, financial problems coaching, feeling low about money, negative beliefs about money. All those kind of videos where I have coached people and helped them increase their income, those recordings are here for you. Not just this. Here are the emotional case studies I was telling you about. So if you see panic attacks, fear, suicidal cases, so many of them, physical trauma, right? Phobias, people who've gone through child abuse, bad habits, likes and dislikes, which means they want to change some habits which are good or bad. Eye accessing cues, sorry, that's a wrong spelling over there. Yin yang energy balance, negative feelings and beliefs, group healings for these kind of situations. And these are videos of all those life coaches who are part of the community. Some of them have made lakhs, some of them have made crores, some of them have made thousands. Their videos are also kept over here so that you can learn from their example. Now, my question is, can you at least, after learning the framework, apply what I'm teaching from the case studies? Can you do this much? Type in this much I can do. After I give you the framework, the videos of 400 such case studies are available. Watch that, apply that in your own student's life, and you will get similar results in your life. Can you do that much? Because I'm doing everything in my capacity to make sure that you get all the resources required to make you a successful life coach. Believe it or not, nobody in the industry right now will give you this kind of resource where not only you're getting frameworks, but you're getting ready-made coaching case studies of 400 plus students that I have personally coached. Now, how many of you love this so far, by the way? Type in love it in the chat window. Love it? Awesome. Now, the secret number 3, how to attract unlimited clients formula. This is a very powerful secret, which I call the CSA formula. Everybody please write down CSA formula. Now, before I teach you this formula, as promised, if you remember in the beginning of the masterclass, I told you, after 2 secrets, I will be first inviting you for the life coaching certification program, and I'll give you a very special offer for joining, something which is going to blow your mind. After that offer, once some of you have made the decision to become a life coach with me and to join our certification program, then I will come back and teach you the CSA formula, where you will learn how to attract unlimited clients. Whether you're joining the coaching business or not, if you are already teaching something, if you're already coaching something, this CSA formula can double your business. I'll show you what that is at the end in a few minutes. Is that fair? Everybody type in fair if this is fair, that I have given you time to give you 100% clarity on how to make 1 lakh rupees per day by coaching on results, not on content. I've given you clarity on how to get 10 years of knowledge in 1 year by practicing framework, not content. If you got that clarity now, I'm now inviting you to become part of the life coaching certification program if you trust me. I'm about to show you what you will get in the life coaching business. But before I give you this, do you trust me? Everybody type in trust in the chat window if you trust me so far. And if you trust me so far, everything that I'm telling you on the screen right now is exactly what you're going to get. Okay? So here's the first thing. How to read a person, how to read the blueprint of a person like a book. Please write this down. How to read the blueprint of a person like a book. I can talk to anybody for 5 minutes and I can predict their past, their present, and their future to them in 5 minutes, even though I have never met them in my life. How many of you have attended Advanced LOA or Wealth Mastery or Relationship Mastery or any other course with me? And have you seen me sometimes when I talk to people? In 5 minutes, I'm able to predict their life problems. I know exactly what's going on in their life. I know what's their relationship with their parents. I know what's happening with their life partner. I know which energy is imbalanced. I know what is their emotional pattern. I know what are their limiting beliefs. There is a framework around this. That same framework I will give you, and believe me, using that, you use that framework like a goggle, and you will be able to see exactly what I see in people. You will be able to read their life like a blueprint, like a book. How many of you would love that? By the way, am I exaggerating the value of that one lesson, 1 lakh? Or can you say it's 10x value? Because imagine if you could read somebody's life like a blueprint in business, how valuable can that be? If you can read somebody's life like a blueprint in marriage, how valuable can that be? If you can learn to read somebody's life like a blueprint, like a book, in a coaching business, how valuable that can be? It can make you millions, right? In a negotiation, it can make you millions. This is the power that you're going to get in lesson number 1, worth 1 lakh rupees minimum. Next, ready framework for health coaching. How many of you want to become a health coach? Type in I in the chat window if you want to become a health coach. I'll give you a ready-made framework. The problem right now in the coaching business is people are only teaching people how to sell. Nobody's giving ready-made coaching content. Nobody's giving ready-made framework. I'll not just give you some amount of content. I'll give you a perfect framework using which you can build your own result-oriented courses. I guarantee you that. Learn this framework and you will be able to deliver results for people from day 1 after the certification course is over. And that is why then you can charge people even 1 lakh rupees because you will be able to deliver results to people. Okay. Next, ready framework for relationship coaching. You will be able to take a couple who's going through divorce and transform their life in maximum 45 minutes, maximum. And like I told you, I will give you case studies recorded of many hundreds of couples that I have coached. Those videos are available with you. You will not only go through the framework, you will see the examples of those coachings on video. Next, ready framework for career coaching and ready framework for money coaching. Think about it. If you can help other people make more money, how valuable is that skill as a life coach? Type in $1 million if you agree this is $1 million value, right? Total so far, the value of the program is about 5 lakhs. Webinar selling formula. I will show you how to create your own webinars, which are $1 million webinar selling formulas. YouTube marketing strategies that can make you a celebrity. Today, I've been able to create huge credibility in the market because of my YouTube strategies. I will teach you exactly that in my life coaching certification business. Get your first client within 30 days. And all of this you are getting, which is the value of 6 lakhs. But the good thing is, you don't have to invest 6 lakhs right now. There is a very special masterclass price right now for those of you who are present in this live session right now. So here we go. The major bonus that I'm offering you is the bonus of 400 plus case studies completely free. And here is one more bonus, mega bonus. The mega bonus is when you're joining Platinum membership, when you're joining the life coaching course today, you're getting Platinum membership completely free. We will not be charging you for Platinum membership, only for those people who are joining the life coaching business right now. So these are the courses that are included in the life coaching, in the Platinum program. The Advanced Law of Attraction course is included, but most importantly, a life coaching internship is included for you. What is a life coaching internship? You can become a coach on our platform. We call it Platinum Facilitators. After 2 to 3 months of joining, once you've gone through a lot of our programs and you've become skilled, we'll give you the opportunity to be a facilitator on our panel and go through an internship in coaching so that when you really start your own coaching business, you've got practice. Not just this, you'll get access to Advanced Law of Attraction course, Wealth Mastery course, Relationship Mastery course, Leadership Mastery course, Health Mastery course, Digital Coaching program, Corporate Train the Trainer program if you want to become a trainer in the corporate world also, Neuro-linguistic programming, best-selling author program, practical spirituality program, Ho'oponopono Healers certification course, Law of Attraction certification course. If you want to be certified in Law of Attraction, if you want to deliver your own DMP programs like mine, I will teach you everything and you'll get a certificate for it. Law of Attraction with Vastu consultancy program, Platinum DMP, daily dancing fitness, all of this plus any program that I deliver in the future, which is my course. All my upcoming courses will be included for you. External collaborations with people like Imran sir for handwriting is free for you. Investments and trading program included for you. Values training program, which I have delivered by Dr. John D. Martini's program, included for you. Reiki level 1 and 2 by Pooja, included for you. So all these programs, when you join, are worth more than 1 crore of value. When you join life coaching program as a certification program, all these programs you don't have to pay for because they are 100% included for you because you're joining life coaching today. So total 1.4 crores of value here, 1.43 crores. 6 lakhs is the minimum fees that we had thought of helping people join the life coaching certification program. But as I promised, there is a webinar special price. And that is the fees that you see on the screen now. This is the final fees for now. But this fees is for the first few people who are joining right now. Why? We are about to increase the fees to 6 lakhs. Why are we about to increase the fees? Because we now have proof that our life coaches are able to make millions with this coaching program, and because of the platinum program that they are getting free as part of the life coaching certification course. Because we are increasing the fees to 6 lakhs, only the first few people who are joining today will get the advantage of joining at the fees which you see on the screen now. Now, how do you join? All you need to do right now, in order to block this fees and not to pay 6 lakhs, is to pay a minimum amount of 10,000 rupees right now. After you pay 10,000 rupees, you have 7 days of time to pay the balance fees of this amount that you see on the screen. You can either pay that amount in one go, full if you want to, and if you can. If not, you can pay 10,000 rupees now to make sure that you immediately take advantage of this amazing deal, because 2 things will go away when this webinar is closed. 1, the fees goes to 6 lakhs. Okay, that's 1. 2, platinum membership free, which I am giving you right now as part of this program as a bonus, will not be offered on my website. So if you right now go on my website and look for the life coaching business course, you will see the fees is what you see on 6 lakhs, but the platinum membership is not included in that. Right now it is included because you're live with me right now. So take advantage of that program now. While some of you are paying, I'm going to quickly make sure that I play a small video for you of some of the students from our life coaching who have started making amazing money and what kind of results they're getting. So you will get this hope and the inspiration that you've joined the right life coaching program, because the fees that you see on the screen right now, compared to the money that you're going to make and the lives that you're going to save, is very, very small. Easy for me to say. Let me prove it to you. Let my students tell you rather than me telling you. Here we go.
Paid consultations, I think I've got about three to 4 clients who've been paying me monthly. This is ever since I started life coaching. And I'm really happy to share that there was this one client who contacted me just randomly. It was not for life coaching. Her marriage was on the verge of a breakup, because there was a case of some emotional infidelity from her side. But the entire journey of 3-4 months has been so transformational that not only has the marriage survived, because divorce is out of the question, but there is a lot more now in terms of bringing back the love and trust. This webinar only, I got 5.
Wow.
5 consultations for 7,000 each for the aircon.
Amazing,
First
amazing.
webinar. I think only for coaching, I think I've shared about 6 lakhs or something. I think I've reported it in that Excel sheet
6
just for
lakhs?
the last few months.
Wow.
लाइफ कोचिंग स्टार्ट किया था. मुझे टेक्निकली कुछ भी नहीं आता. फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम मैं अपने पैसों से अपने बच्चों को 4 डेज के लिए रिसोर्ट ले गई इन द दिवाली. कुछ नहीं था. मैं और मेरे हस्बैंड दोनों सेपरेट थे, एंड नाउ वी आर लिविंग टुगेदर, एंड दिस इज द गोल्ड गिफ्टेड बाय हर, लाइक दिस इज माय मंगलसूत्र. मैंने लिखा था अफर्मेशन कि आई गॉट 6 लाख रुपीज. दिन पहले ही कुछ मैंने हिसाब किया, दैट इज अमाउंट इज 12,40,000.
Wow, amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, I have 5 sources of income, and till end of the 2023, yes, exact I have 5 sources of income.
Wow, beautiful.
हेल्थ में आपका जो प्लेटिनम स्टैंडर्ड है, आई कैन इजीली डू विथ वेट 125 स्क्वाट्स.
Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Congratulations.
एंड मैंने जब ज्वाइन किया था तब मुझे ट्यूमर था. यहाँ बैक पर सर्वाइवल पे मेरा ट्यूमर था, सो आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू डू एक्सरसाइज, और लाइक मैं लाइट ही कर रही थी और जैसे, एंड नाउ आई कैन इजीली लाइक वेट लिफ्टिंग कर रही हूँ एक्सरसाइज, तो आई कैन पुल लाइक 30 kg आराम से.
I materialized a job in Infosys as a freelance for 2 months. So that was the first. So earned 6 lakhs in 2 months, but I left it because I want to be a life coach after going through all this.
Okay.
And secondly, through quantum healing since June, so I earned around 5 lakhs for 21 candidates.
Amazing.
Total 8 lakhs, 20 group coaching and 10 one-to-one coaching.
Wow. Wow.
The day I joined Platinum, I was crying and I was telling मेरे साथ में ऐसा किया है, my marriage is broken, da 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 da. And today the same mother-in-law, of course, Amit का प्यार तो always, it has been growing now. But overall, everyone in the family now appreciates कि दिशा का एक identity और वो ऐसी, and they have also accepted me the way I am. The money we have made, that is not in INR, we have made some super duper amount in euros. We have manifested our dream house. मुझे चाहिए था कि हम लोग 7th floor पे रहे. I love heights. And he was like, नहीं हमको बंगलो में रहना है. So out of all this pluses and minuses, उसको भी वो प्लस वाला ज्यादा दिखा कि हाइट्स पे रहने का कुछ अलग ही मजा है. Let's try out. हम बहुत साल से बंगलो में रहते हैं. So we have manifested that dream house.
As you mentioned, total all the life coaches, they made 50 lakhs. But I have earned more than that. It's not terms from my student in my business.
Wow.
Because
Yes, I remember you integrated life coaching in your business.
So because I can easily sell $2,000 subscription to my clients.
Wow.
Because before that I have zero confidence. I'm a very shy person. So I'm humble sometimes. But after joining your session, I got more confident. And I'm good at showing the deck, the PowerPoint presentation to the client, enterprise clients, and effortlessly and easily connect with them. Authenticity is the most important. I'm self-made entrepreneur. I have done so many rejection, and also my problem prepared me for the better versions. The revenue less than $1 million per month, but now we are attracting the client 9-figure business. For earning more than 10 million per month, like
Amazing.
This. Basically, your life coaching and all your classes, for that matter, are life skills. And very recently, just the day before, I got a.
All right. So did that inspire all of you? Type in I for inspired. If you're inspired by these results, whether you're joining life coaching today or whether you're joining tomorrow, I want you to know this is one business which is a very responsible business. It's about taking a lot of responsibility, but it's also about receiving lots of blessings. And if you don't believe me, check in the chat window. There are some people here who are joining this live call right now who have already probably given me a lot of blessings. Have you? Have some of you already blessed me sometimes, consciously or unconsciously? That's the kind of business we are in. Now, if you want to be part of this kind of a business and you want to learn with all the resources that we are providing you, join now. So with that, now let's move towards the third secret. Some of you who are still with me, is this valuable so far? Type in yes in the chat window if this is a valuable program, and whether you are planning to join today or tomorrow. Is the offer amazing? Type in amazing in the chat window if I'm offering something amazing. I am personally very proud of it because more than 1,000 members have gone through the life coaching program. And many of these people have saved so many lives in the market right now because of the framework that they're applying in life coaching. And they've made millions. So both. Now let's learn, how do you attract unlimited clients as a coach, as a teacher, as a tutor, as a counselor? There is a way how to do that. And the formula I told you was CSA formula. Everybody please write down CSA. Now before I tell you the CSA formula, when I really tell you the details of this formula, you will say, Mitesh, that's it? Oh, things which are simple can be profound. Type in S equals P if you agree with me. Things which are simple can be very profound in life. But what happens is sometimes we see simple things and we discard them saying, oh, itna simple. And then because we discard simple things, we miss on profound results in life. So I'm telling you, if you're a coach or a tutor or a counselor, listen to me carefully. This CSA formula can change your life. This is the simplicity, but the power of this formula. Here you go. Write this down. This is the full form. Collaborate, serve, and advertise. Write down together, please. Collaborate, serve together, advertise together. I'll tell you what I mean by this. You will realize that coaching industry is one industry which is a very lonely industry. Now, how many of you agree with that? Type in yes if you agree. This is one industry where people don't work together. You'll observe doctors have an association, engineers have an association, chartered accountants have an association, but you'll never find an association of coaches. Why? Because all coaches are insecure with each other. Coaches hardly collaborate with each other. Coaches hardly work with each other. And because of that, they have to constantly go through this fear of getting clients, working alone, serving people alone. But if you collaborate and serve people together, you can divide the responsibility of delivering results. You can divide the responsibility of advertising with people. So I'll give you a very simple example here. Watch this. This is one of our collaborations, and I'm giving you my personal example. This is Imran sir. That's Indu, of course, in the center, and that's me. This picture was taken in the last Miracle Meet program, where if you see, we're both wearing the same hoodie. Now, I and Imran, we work together. We serve our students together. We advertise together. And because of that, even once in a while, if my business goes down, he's there to help me. If his business goes down, I'm there to help him. As a result of that, we never feel alone. I'll give you one more example. We collaborated with Dr. Joe Vitale. You remember the movie The Secret? You can see the sign on that picture over there, the secret sign. So he was part of the movie The Secret called Dr. Joe Vitale on Hope Nope No. Just like I have a Hope Nope No Healer certification course, he also has a Healer certification course. I collaborated with him. Today, he's promoting my course to his community. Many times I promote his part in my course. In fact, I paid him to come and be part of my program. And today I am giving his program part of my Hope Nope No Healer certification course. And the best part is he's inviting his students for my Healer certification program. Isn't that an amazing collaboration? Type in amazing in the chat window if you think that's amazing. Now he, because of his contacts, Dr. Joe here, has more than 10 lakh people that he has access to. So even if once in a while my business goes down, I connect with him, he promotes my course to his students. There you go. My business is back on track. I promote his program in my program. There we go. His business is back on track. So because you collaborate and serve together, and if you divide your advertising, your responsibilities get divided. And now whenever your business goes down, you're never alone. I'll give you one more example. This is Jack Canfield, by the way. Jack Canfield is a man who has written a book called Chicken Soup for the Soul. How many of you have read this book or heard of this book, Chicken Soup for the Soul? His book has sold more than 500 million copies in the world. Recently, we invited Jack Canfield to be part of our Platinum program specially. We invited him live on YouTube also. And as a result of that, today, we are able to serve our Platinum members even better because of the collaboration that we did with Jack Canfield. In fact, we are planning more such sessions to invite Jack Canfield in the future also. This is an example of Dr. John D. Martini. Now, Dr. John D. Martini is also part of the movie The Secret. So is Jack Canfield. So is Dr. Joe Vitale. So Dr. John D. Martini is one of the most learned human beings I've met in my life. When I collaborated with him, I promoted his program in India. He came to my Platinum program and delivered something special for our Platinum members and for our non-Platinum members sometime last year, his program called the Breakthrough Experience. Not just this, my students are implementing this formula of CSA. Collaborate and serve together and advertise together. Here is an example of this. This is Romy. Romy is more than 60 years in age. So she said, why should I do everything alone? So she started collaborating with our own existing Platinum members together. Together, they advertise together, they serve together, they coach together. Today, she's generated more than 40 lakhs of revenue because of this formula of collaborating together and serving together. So my question is, how many people here are ready to collaborate, serve, and advertise together? Are you ready? So write down CSA in the chat window. So to do a quick recap, what have we learned so far? Point number 1, how to charge 1 lakh rupees per person by delivering not content, results to people. Point number 2, secret number 2, how to achieve 10 years of knowledge in 1 month by learning the framework of coaching rather than copying somebody's content. Point number 3, how to attract unlimited clients in the market by collaborating together, by serving together, and by making sure that you advertise together. This way, you are always able to grow together. Now, my question to you is, if you mastered 100% of the life coaching skills that I spoke to you about today, is it worth joining this program? Type in worth it in the chat window if you agree this is worth it. Chalo, if not 100%. If you mastered even 50% of these skills that I'm talking about, then is it worth it? Acha, chalo, not 50%. If you mastered even 10% of my coaching skills that I'm teaching you, is it worth learning this skill and making money and having blessings at the same time? Worth it, right? So now you have two options. Option number one, do nothing, but then nothing changes in life if you do nothing. Option number two, trust yourself and trust me. How many of you are willing to trust yourself that you can become a life coach? And you're willing to trust me that I can help you become a life coach? Type in trust in the chat window if you're willing to trust me. If you are, and if you're ready now, then when you join the life coaching certification program, like I told you earlier, you will actually learn how to deliver a program in such a way that you'll be able to read people like a book in 5 minutes. You'll be able to have a ready framework for health coaching, ready framework for relationship coaching, ready framework for career and for financial coaching in their life. Best part is you learn how to make webinars the way I design my webinars. In fact, I'll give you ready-made webinars. Not just that, YouTube marketing strategies, and get your first coaching client within 30 days, provided you practice everything I tell you. Total value is 6 lakhs plus the bonus of 400 case studies that I promised you. Mega bonus, which is only right now, if you're blocking now, which is 1.43 crores of bonus of getting platinum membership completely free. You're getting all these courses, which I told you, life coaching internship, advanced course, wealth mastery, relationship mastery, leadership mastery, health mastery, digital coaching, train the trainer, neuro-linguistic programming, best-selling author, practical spirituality, Hope Nope No Healers certification course, law of attraction certification course. Imagine that, learning how to become a DMP coach yourself. Vastu frequency, platinum DMP, daily dancing fitness, all my future programs will be included for you. External programs like Imran Sir's course on handwriting program, investments and trading program, values training program by Dr. John D. Martini, Reiki level 1 and level 2, and platinum speakers whom we keep inviting like Jack Canfield, like John D. Martini. All these speakers we keep inviting in the future also is worth more than 1 crores of value. So total value worth 1.43 crores. We had decided to have the fees of this life coaching certification program at 6 lakhs. But all of this included, we are not even offering you life coaching at 6 lakhs. For now, we are offering you life coaching at the only fees that you see on the screen right now. But this is for a limited period of time, for a limited number of people who are joining right now. If you're joining now, you're getting the ability to get all these bonuses immediately. You don't have to pay the full fees right now. You can pay a minimum balance of 10,000 rupees to block this deal. After you pay 10,000 rupees, you get 7 days of time to make the balance payment. After you make the balance payment, you get access to all this, right? Now, some of the results that I wanted to share with you that inspires you to become a coach are some of these results. This is Vedika. Learned how to become a life coach. In the first month, started making 30,000 rupees a month. Pinak made 55,000 rupees a month. Shrini, 63,000 rupees a month. Pooja, 1,48,000 rupees. Sabna, 5 lakh rupees. Deepak, 8 lakh rupees. Lakshmi, 14.62 lakh rupees. Nikunj, 17 plus lakh rupees. Chetan, 16 lakh rupees. Rahul, 17 lakh rupees. Rita Nair, 24 lakh rupees. Sandhya, 25 lakh rupees. Trashti, 25 lakh rupees. Romi, 40 lakh rupees. Beshu, 44 lakhs plus. This is Geeta, 1 crore plus. And there are many, 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 many such students who have created these kind of results. All you have to do is join this program now to get access to all these bonuses, plus 400 case studies, plus all these coaching frameworks. Immediately, right now, you will get access if you pay the full fees. If you are not able to pay the full fees right now, pay 10,000 rupees now, pay the balance fees within 7 days. And when you pay 10,000 now, you're confirming your bonus for the entire platinum program right now. So take advantage of this program now and quickly join now. Learn how to make millions also, save people's life, and get billions of blessings. With that, we are going to close the program now. Those of you who attended till now, congratulations for becoming part of the life coaching certification program. Those of you who are not joining today, I know you will join soon, because if you're attending till this moment, that means there is a coach inside you. You're probably not joining only because of financial reasons. Type in yes in the chat window if that's the truth. That you're still here, but you're not able to join the program only because of financial reasons, right? Write down this affirmation. I'm already a life coach and a platinum member with Mitesh Khatri, and I have already started making millions and creating billions of blessings as a life coach. Write this affirmation. Say this affirmation every day. I am already a life coach and a platinum member with Mitesh Khatri, and I've already started helping millions and I've already started making millions and attracted billions of blessings as a life coach. Read this affirmation every day. A lot of people have told me when they read this affirmation, within 1 or 2 months, they were able to arrange the money magically, and they came and became part of the life coaching certification program. And now they're getting millions and blessings both. So with that, thank you very much for being part of the program today. Congratulations for learning everything that you've learned today. I will see you soon in the life coaching certification program. Let's learn how to read people like a book. Let's learn how to help people in their health, relationships, career, and financial life. I'll see you soon in my next live session.